Hello, Ranger Nation. This is Andros from Ranger Crew, Ranger Board, and Henshin Justice Unlimited. I am also PED_IV on Twitter. I want to do a review today on a certain toy that I'm sure everybody's going to look at me like, you are way behind the times on this. And you're absolutely right. My review today that I want to do is on the Gosei Morpher. Now, case in point, I just want to do this basically for sheer purpose of sales, because I have a thread up on all 3 forums, and I'm rather stunned that nobody has even taken a bite on what I posted. But as you remember, San Diego Comic-Con had a 24 karat gold Gosei Morpher. Well, the cheapest I found one on eBay is $79.99, and that's opened without the cards and the whole bit. My idea was I took your standard run-of-the-mill, buy it at Target, buy it at Walmart, Gosei Morpher, and I took my time and I made one that looks like this. This is literally just an acrylic paint with clear coat over the top of it. I even went ahead and painted the inside of the card slide. That has caused some negative effects, which I will talk about. But my thought was, I'm selling these for $65 on the forum. And I haven't gotten, other than one single bite on Ranger Crew, which went nowhere, I have gotten no interest at all. My thought was, I found one $79.99 on eBay. All the others are $100 or more for the official Comic-Con one. I was thinking $65. That's painted, clear-coated, shipped, the whole bit, and it gives people the chance to have a decent-looking gold Gosei Morpher. So I'm just curious why I got no bites on that. Comment or something if you would be interested, and we can get chatting about it. Now, I'm going to show you, of course, your run-of-the-mill, everyday, standard Gosei Morpher first. And I'm using, of course, the Red Space Ranger. Who else would I use? As you hear, normal. You put in the Red Space Ranger. Okay, great. That's awesome. Now, with mine, I painted the card slide, and I was very, very careful to not get anything on the internals and to make sure the internals were not damaged or anything. So I am 100% sure that the issue I have is because I painted this internal part of the card slide. I did disassemble the Morpher of sorts in order to do it, but like I said, I was very careful not to have anything on it. So it must be in added glare or something. Sometimes it'll read it properly, sometimes you end up with and as you can see, I'll open it for you right in front. That's the card that just went in, and you heard Megaforce Robo Knight. I have also gotten In Space Red, and I have gotten Zeo Red when I've done this. Let's see. There's In Space. Zeo is much harder to replicate. I've only gotten it one time since I did this. Sometimes you even just get your standard, this sound. Well, okay. It didn't do it, but sometimes you even just get the beep, 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 like it didn't read the card. I truly believe that the only reason that I have gotten this result, and see, here we go. See if it'll do it. That beep, beep, beep is what I get. That's the sound that I have always gotten if the Morpher fails to read the card. My thought, like I said, is maybe it's because I painted the slide, since I made sure that the internals were completely separate, and there's nothing on them, so it must be the fact that I have painted that internal slide. So my thought is, selling them, I will not paint the slide unless asked. If you want it clearly or solely for display purposes and not play purposes or card game purposes, then painting the slide's not going to matter. But other than that defect, I have gotten zero issue out of my gold Gosei Morpher, and I will be 100% honest, I didn't even test it before I painted it. So for all I know, it was doing this beforehand. But I'll just show you as close as I can on the webcam here. You see that the paint came out nice. Like I said, I took the plate off using these screws back here in the back that go all the way around the Morpher, and I took those off and did the whole bit. The paint came out really nice. There's a few spots, like down here, you can kind of see how it has got a little bubbling, and what I've discovered is the majority of this is actually plastic defect. It's not the paint. Like this side here of my Gosei Morpher, as you can see, my gold one, the paint came out perfect on the line. You do a flip to the other side, and you see this long secondary line that goes all the way down. My conclusion is that that was a defect before I painted it, and you can actually look on this other Gosei Morpher, which has only hung up on a shelf other than the few times I pulled it off for things of this nature. And this one even has a paint defect here. And that's actually even going over onto the black plate. And as I said, all I did was hang it up. So that stuff I could try and sand out, but it's still not going to come out right. Anyway, I wanted to make the video because I wanted to show off this item, because apparently photos on the forums aren't doing it, and I really thought people would jump at a chance to have their own gold Gosei Morpher. Like San Diego Comic-Con, it's not as shiny because it's not real gold, but it's a nice little thing to have when you couldn't get one from the con itself, because like me, you live in the middle of the country. I couldn't afford at the moment to fly from where I am to San Diego. On top of that, pay to get into the con and then buy the items. There's no way I could have pulled it off. So I'm trying to come up with an alternative that I'll ship to anywhere in the United States, and I hope I can get some bites. I can even go into detail, as in you tell me what you want and I'll do anything. I'll paint the logo here a different form of gold or a yellow. I will paint the eyes green again so that they come out like they did on the regular Gosei Morpher. I'll do just about anything you want on the Morpher. You just have to let me know. So shoot me some responses. Let me know what you think of the Morpher itself, and let me know if you're interested in one, because I think it's a worthwhile prospect, considering this is something that, at least so far, is not going to be standard released in stores. So hit me up, let me know what you think, and comment, rate, subscribe this video, and I will see you later.